What's happening, peeps? It's your boy, the Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another video. Now, as always, guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. Now, Callum Johnson has unfortunately contracted COVID, which means that his fight scheduled against Joe Smith Jr. for next week is off. Well, he's pulled out of it, so he's not able to fight, obviously. I think that Joe Smith Jr. will still be fighting. I'm just not sure who the replacement will be. Pretty sad, really, man. Callum Johnson he would have relished that opportunity, and it's unfortunate that he's contracted COVID at this time. So I'm just wishing all the best for him. I hope he makes a speedy recovery. What happens now? Anthony Yarde is in line waiting. He was looking to challenge the winner. He's not going to fight Joe Smith Jr. next week, of course. But, you know, if Callum Johnson is not able to, you know, recover in time, or if he's not able to sort out another fight with Joe Smith Jr., then Anthony Yarde will be in line and waiting. Frank Warren pretty much said that on his interview with IFL. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, I'm sure that Callum Johnson will want to recover and look to get that fight back on with Joe Smith Jr. as soon as possible. Because listen, that would have been an entertaining fight. I think he wouldn't have been the favourite, Callum Johnson, but he would have definitely gave it a go, and I definitely would have given him a chance as well. Joe Smith Jr. is a very good fighter, blue collar fighter, rugged. You know what I mean? He came up the hard way, and he deserves everything that he's got. He's a very good fighter, and like I said, he would have been the favourite over Callum Johnson. But like I said, with these light heavyweights, man, it's so competitive, that division. There are so many good fighters at light heavyweight, and Callum Johnson is one of them. You have to throw him up there. I mean, this guy dropped Beterbiev. Do you know what I mean? So Callum Johnson is no mug. Do you know what I mean? I've always liked him as well. You know, he fights for his dad. He wears his heart on his sleeve. I do like Callum Johnson, man, and I hope that he is able to get the opportunity again to fight Joe Smith Jr. for that world title. If not, you've got Anthony Yarde lying in waiting. That would be a fantastic fight as well, him and Joe Smith Jr. or him and Callum Johnson. There are so many good fights to be made at light heavyweight, man. Unfortunately, we're not going to get one of them next week, but you know, there are a lot of other potential fights to happen down the line in that division, man. So let's hope that they do, domestically or abroad. Domestically, look at the fighters we've got here, man. You've got loads. Callum Smith is one person who seems to be slipping people's minds. I think people forget that he's moved up from super middleweight now and is competing as a light heavyweight. He's going to be looking at the guys like Dan Aziz, Lyndon Arthur, Anthony Yarde, Joshua Buatsi, Callum Johnson and so on, and feel that he can compete with all of them. I'm sure he'll feel that he can beat all of them. Do you know what I mean? So listen, good times ahead for the light heavyweight division. Let's just hope that the fight gets made. But this video here, I just want to, wish Callum Johnson a speedy recovery. And, you know, it's unfortunate that he's contracted COVID just before a world title shot, man. I mean, it's very unfortunate, that is. But I'm sure he'll get his opportunity again down the line. And, yeah, as for Joe Smith Jr., we'll see what he does next. Haven't heard anything with regards to his replacement as of now, although I'm not expecting anyone too solid at this stage. But let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section below, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.